Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 Genetically Modified Overkill run, where we're doing the stupidest possible run. It's the holidays, so I thought we would relax with something just extremely nonsensical. So we're going to play 5 Jacks, 9 Louds, and a Ghost with the GMO mod. If we play 5 Jacks and 7 Louds, Jack has minus 70% enemies, Loud has plus 50%, so we would have with 5 and 7, we would have even normal numbers of enemies, but with 9, we're going to have twice as many enemies, and they'll all be 12 times as strong. Ghost is in there because I want to see if we can hit positive armor by the end of this run, despite the minus 100 armor penalty, and also because it gives us dodge chance, and we're going to use the Ghost Flint as our weapon. There's this concept in card games, if you play like a lot of deck building card games and stuff, where if you're trying to do something that never works, look at the materials, that never works except in a million, like 1 in a million tries or whatever, people will say you're living in magical Christmas land. So that's what we're doing with this run, because it's the holidays, so magical Christmas run. We're gonna take this armor here and get up to 99%. And I think what I'm going to do is just buy every single item I see, because except not weapons, just all the items, because that'll be fun as well. Obviously, this is not going to be like a serious run or anything like that. We have so much money, but I think it should be fun and just produce these this incredible nonsense. So let's just see how strong we can get by the end of this run. Buy Ghost Flint for maximum attack speed, and then we're going to buy all of these items as well. And yeah, we have to lock these because we saw them, and let's go to the next wave. 154 materials on the ground. I do think that with the Ghost, by the way, because enemies are 12 times as strong, and we take double damage from every enemy because we have minus 100 armor. So I think if we take one hit, we do die in this run. So I do need to be pretty careful about that, at least until we boost our armor and our max HP a little bit. We're also losing 48 materials every wave because of harvesting. We get some attack range because we do die if we take a hit, and then we'll buy some luck here, and some max HP, and some crit chance, and some more flints. All right. Take another flint here, and a steroids, and a scared sausage, and propeller hat dynamite. Yes. Tentacle cake. Sure. Generally speaking, not what I would advise to cook for the holidays, tentacle cake, but depending on how adventurous you are, could be good, I guess. Take the baby gecko here and another snake. We can really set things on fire because we've got all these snakes already. So if we get scared sausage... Oh, no, we have one. Nice. We're going to get a lot of fire going in this run. More XP gain because we're only level 11 on wave 2, so we definitely need more of that. And part of why I'm just buying every item is that then I don't have to think about every purchase. And we're going to spend long enough in the shops just because of how much money we have that the mental load there is going to become an issue. All right, I actually did almost die by walking into that slasher attack. I think with 34 HP, we might survive one hit. Also, enemies have, they've dropped so much materials that they're just combining into bigger materials rather than dropping underneath where I'm actually killing them. So I need to get to the middle of the arena here and kill some enemies. Look at the income. All right, we'll take the boiling water. We're going to go for positive armor here. And sure, we'll take some damage and some regen and some range and some regen. And then we will grab these, keep on rolling. Probably get to... I'm very curious to see how long it takes us to level our Ghost Flints to maximum. Let's go ahead and buy... Forget what's the hotkey for re-rolling. Because I think we're going to be doing a lot of that. So we will end up needing to do the reroll hotkey pretty frequently. Go ahead and click here. Buy the blindfold. We're getting towards our dodge cap as well. We're at 83% dodge already. So we're actually at dodge cap. Kind of fun. Wave 3, we're at dodge cap. Okay, weird ghost. Not actually that dangerous, even though it looks dangerous. Hey, even more enemies. We're up to 105%. Even though it looks dangerous because we're dead in one hit anyways, so the weird ghost doesn't actually change that much. Our rerolls at this level only go up by 1 per reroll, so it's actually kind of efficient, given that we have this much money. Our rerolls are not that expensive. Later on, our rerolls are going to end up being quite expensive. So we'll have to see if we can keep up with actually buying stuff. And yeah, let's keep rerolling. We'll take a lure there and roll again and lock some flints, broken mouth, and tentacles. All right. There's a couple items that could really mess us up too. If we get axolotl, that could end the run right away, I think, because it'll swap our stats. So we'll end up with all of our attack speed turning into something else. Oh, okay, we did survive a hit, but if I take another hit, I'm dead, because that was a 24 damage attack from that lamprey. See if we can get this flute alien. We do have 90% dodge, so the likelihood of us taking that hit was not high, but it happened anyways. 1,400 materials on the ground. How many geckos do we have? I feel like we need more of those. And then let's take some move speed and take a ghost flint and another flint. Don't worry that if you are concerned about this channel is not going to devolve into runs like this all the time. This is a special holiday treat where we're just doing the most nonsensical run possible. Another gecko, so that's going to help solve the money on the ground problem a little bit. We'll take the baby elephant. We actually have not found that much armor. We're still at negative 95. I was expecting to find more armor. I wonder if some of our items that we're buying here, I'm not really looking that closely at what I'm buying because we're just buying everything. I wonder if we've actually bought a lot of negative armor, and that's causing us problems. This spyglass, so normally, I don't think spyglass is a very efficient item and won't usually pay for itself. In this run, though, spyglass is definitely going to pay for itself. Let's see. Here, we'll take a hedgehog and a defective steroids. I will eventually swap off of these ghost flints once we've gotten 1 million attack speed from them. I'm not sure what yet we're going to swap to. Probably just a legendary item that looks fun. We will end up swapping to. So we'll have to keep an eye out for some kind of legendary weapon that we want. Alright, I need to pick up enough materials to eat through this bank of 1,400 materials that were on the ground. Because if those start following us from wave to wave, we will never, ever make up that deficit. And we're going to start losing just thousands of materials every wave to not having picked them up. Somehow, I don't think we're going to get there this wave, actually. Yeah, with 600 on the ground, I don't think I'm actually going to eat through the bank of materials from last wave. We're getting there. We're getting close. But we still left 300. Okay, we did decrease it, though. Take the gentle alien here, and let's grab some more regeneration. We don't need more dodge. We just need... I think basically we just need armor. So I'm going to roll here for some armor. Roll again. There we go. 4 armor. Roll again. Take some max HP. I'll take some percent damage. We've got 300% damage, but can always use more. Would love to get some cursed weapons as well. Nice. We got an armor there. So we've got minus 90 armor. Minus 91 armor. Wait, why did we lose one? Oh, because I combined the Ghost Flint and then bought another one, so we had the Ethereal Weapon tag only at 5 weapons for a second there. Then we're going to buy here, and Jelly, and Goat Skull, and roll again. Recycling Machine, and Small Magazine, and roll again. And, sadly, this Ghost Flint doesn't do anything for us. We can't actually upgrade with it. Let's take a Lucky Charm, Glasses, Lost Duck. These Ghost Flints do stuff, though. Getting towards 100% crit chance as well. We're at 45% on our flints, and we can only improve those from here. Weird Ghost. So I guess... Okay, we do have 23 regeneration. One way we could have lost this run is if I rolled into Blood Donation or Bloody Hand before... and Weird Ghost in the same run before we had more than 10 regen. In the same shop, before we had more than 10 regen, we'd have been forced to buy them, because I'm buying every item, and we'd have just died immediately. So that would have been very funny. Go ahead and purchase here, and purchase, and roll. Alien Baby, so we are going to be buying all these items that make the enemies tougher, and that could be a problem. Mouse for more enemies. Jerky, excellent. And more armor. We'll take all this stuff, of course. Alien tongue is good. That's going to help us with our leaving money on the ground problem. And now we have all of our ghost flints maxed out already on wave 5. The guaranteed weapon that you get in these early waves definitely helps with that. I think I just keep rolling. I think these early rerolls are too efficient to pass up on, because later on they're just going to get so expensive. All right. This flood of materials is just so satisfying. Gotta dodge around those projectiles, though. Enemies, I guess our ghost flints are actually not going to do anything now, because we've got all these baby elephants. So enemies are just dying as soon as they spawn. So we're actually not going to get much attack speed from the ghost flints. We should swap to another weapon. I should have gone with 20 louds or something. 5,000 materials, wave 6. All right, ice cube. Ooh, cursed jelly. Let's take some lifesteal. Now, lifesteal doesn't do anything. I probably shouldn't have taken it, but that's fine. I'm gonna get max HP there, and then let's roll. Roll again. I'm looking for armor, but max HP is good. Minus 90 armor. Coil is... There's more items that give negative knockback than positive knockback, so these coils are actually just gonna hurt us, which is pretty funny. Not getting a cursed spyglass also is going to be a little painful, because this is basically an endless run that starts that's like, we're at like wave 40 endless starting at wave 3, right? So the coil is or not getting a cursed spyglass, which is a critical endless mode item, is actually going to hurt us significantly. Fishhook is kind of awesome. We will hopefully be able to lock something. I'm going to lock any really cool weapons that I see and see if we can get cursed versions of them with the fishhook. Black Flag. This is another one we would try to curse if we were going for like a super long endless run. And if we didn't just have to buy items that we see, because that's the rule I've decided to go with to make this a little faster to click through, mostly. Eye patch, sure, we'll take all of these. We're getting a lot of dodge items and not a lot of armor items, so we're way over dodge cap, but our armor has not actually increased significantly because I keep rolling into these gambling tokens. Ghost is more likely to roll dodge items, so I think that is affecting the items that we're finding. Level 4 ghost flints, of course. Cursed helmet, that's nice. Cyberball is nice. That's just going to keep the chain going. And keep on rolling. Rerolls only costing 20 at this point is kind of nice, actually. Ooh, a chameleon. So chameleon, this doesn't do anything normally, but a cursed chameleon is actually kind of fun. And then we're going to recycle here and buy a cursed ghost flint, because of course we want cursed weapons. Ball and chain. That is going to ruin my attack speed. I'm going to make a not taking items if they're not fun. I'm going to take items if they're bad, but I'm not going to take items if they're not fun. So the ball and chain and the knot we're going to pass on, because those items I just find not fun. And this is my video, so I'll do what I want. Then we're going to lock these two and see if we can get them cursed. And any other items that I think would make the run less fun, we're going to avoid. That was a pretty dangerous one, though, because we had so many lampreys spawn at the start of wave 7, and I had bought all the weird ghosts. We're going to start every wave at 1 HP, probably. So that's going to be actually kind of dangerous, because we're going to get a lot of like bait spawns and elite spawns. So until I get more regen, we could actually end up in some trouble from that. This is so stupid. This mod is so much fun. You can do such stupid things with it. I mean, this is really just a like pure dopamine simulator, this run. Just watching all the materials flood in, but it's definitely doing that. Let's go ahead and roll here. We'll take some armor. and range. I kind of want to get really high range too, if we can manage that. So I'm going to take range pretty aggressively, and move speed. I guess I should actually buy attack speed. I was thinking I shouldn't buy attack speed because we'd be getting it from the flints, but nothing's ever going to die to the flints, so I actually should buy attack speed. Go ahead and recycle and buy this one, and lure glass cannon. No, reducing my armor more. Painful. Cursed Ghost Axe is kind of interesting. I don't think it really matters. A Cursed Flamethrower could be fun, actually. Let's go ahead and recycle here. We'll get a Cursed Flamethrower, because I think that if we get enough range on this, it'll be really hilarious. So I kind of want to do that. And then Power Generator's nice. That's a lot of damage for us. And we'll just go ahead and buy all these. And roll. Unfortunately, can't upgrade that Flamethrower. A wheelbarrow. We're actually getting positive harvesting. We're not at positive armor yet, but positive harvesting is actually kind of on the way, which is wild. Triangle of Power. Our percent damage won't matter. Even if we end up with Blood Donation or Bloody Hand, the Triangle of Power won't end up. Excuse me. Couldn't mute that in time. Got ambushed. The Triangle of Power won't end up hurting us, so we will take it, because obviously our damage is not going to be an issue for this build. Let's go ahead and buy all these, and nothing here. Stone Skin. This is going to cost me 1,000,000 HP, so we'll take that. We're down to 136, and another Scared Sausage. That's fun. If enemies ever survived any of the damage that we hit them with, then that Scared Sausage would be pretty good, but that'll never happen. Buy this and roll, and we'll buy a metal plate and roll. I want everyone to take a bet on how many items I'm going to pass, because I just think that they're weapons or don't happen to notice them in the shop and roll past them. I'm gonna guess it's at least 20, probably more like 40 by the end of this run, where I just accidentally roll past these items because I'm going real fast to try to keep these shopping segments not that long. Obviously, already the shopping segments have been the major portion of this video. I could edit them out, but that sounds like work. We're going to end up, I think, with a lot of range. I think we will also end up, so the flamethrower should be fun. What I'm really hoping to get is legendary weapons, like Gatling Laser or something like that would be awesome. Particle Accelerator would be really fun. I guess it seems like we are still getting the occasional tick of Ghost Flint stats. I guess if enemies get close to me, we kill them all in one shot, so the Ghost Flint is still sometimes giving us some money. I would love to get improved tools, because we have a lot of attack speed, more attack speed now with that cursed community support. And let's get some more move speed and some more max HP. Great. Some armor. Okay, we're at over negative 80 armor, so we're getting there, although, of course, the wheelbarrow is going to set us back a little bit. So now we have a bait, and that means that if we find, as we are very likely to, a weird ghost, I will be in danger in this next wave. So let's go ahead and we get Wisdom. That's a unique crystals. Those are kind of interesting as well. Filer. At least until we find Blood Donation or Bloody Hand. Yeah, I guess let's get another Cursed Ghost Flint. Why not? Plasma Sledge. I don't think that's going to hit anything, so I'm not going to buy the Plasma Sledge. I'm going to stick with the Ghost Flints for now. But we will later on swap to something more fun. All these glasses that we're getting are pretty great also, because I actually really do want to boost my range. I think we can end up, although so many items have negative range, I don't know if we're going to end up with massively positive range. I shouldn't have taken the candle. Candle should have been another item that's on the no fun list. We're definitely not taking. Also take bets on whether I accidentally pick not or the other item that I banned from this run. See if I manage to actually avoid clicking on those when I'm just clicking through these shops. Ooh, Cursed Barnacle, that's a nice one. Treasure map, yep. Celery teas. Enemies are getting a lot of health from these celery teas also. Let's keep taking these. We're at positive harvesting now, which I would not have expected, given the characters that we're playing. Take the Blood Leech here, and Cyberball, and Propeller Hat, and roll again. More bait is something to keep in mind, because we've now bought 2 bait. Okay, I have the blood donation now, so we are going to be losing some damage every tick with the triangle. But it will not offset our % damage, so I'm just not worried about that at all. Ooh, a crown. That's kind of nice. And sunglasses, coffee, and dynamite. Yes, we'll take a gentle alien. Another triangle. Well, it's in the rule book, so we're gonna roll there. I guess I'll lock this ghost flint because we might get a cursed flint. Oh, I didn't get a weird ghost this shop. I was expecting to have to run away from all these lampreys, because if we'd had a weird ghost, then, especially with our new blood donation, then that could have been a significant issue for us. But since we didn't actually find a weird ghost in that last shop, I've just been assuming that I'll have 1 HP every wave. Nice. Loot aliens. More luck would be nice as well. We'd be getting a lot of crates, but let's see. What wave? What level are we? Level 56. The celery teas. I think we got like 3 or 4 this wave. So the celery teas are just going off. All right, wave 9, that's 12,000 materials, 13,000. Yeah, just a cool 13,000 materials. We have 4 geckos, so all of the materials are getting pulled in, but there were 119 just in the air flying towards us when the wave ended. Shackles, capping my move speed is fine. Go ahead and buy some more speed. Take some more luck and some more HP and 88 range, sure. 5 armor, yes. Take some more damage, and I guess we're well over 100 crit chance. I'll take some elemental damage, and we'll take some more luck, and we'll take some more armor, more crit chance. The Cursed Barnacle is so cool and so much fun here. Frozen Heart, so that's why I bought all this elemental damage. That's going to scale our damage output a lot. And then let's go ahead and buy another cursed weapon and roll. So we can mirror the fish hook. We can't mirror because we're at a limited number of fish hooks. But I guess we're going to mirror whatever shows up in this next shop. Looks like we're mirroring a blood leech. A little unfortunate. That's not what I would have wanted to mirror, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. That's 500% attack speed from the Retromations hoodie. So we're pretty happy with that. And then Rip and Tear, that's going to be good. That's going to lag our game a lot. Anchor, a cursed anchor, I don't think that's worth changing our weapons for. One thing I am concerned about is whether my computer will just crash at some point during this run. So hopefully, if that does happen, or if the game crashes, the recording doesn't die, because that would be sad. I'll take a scope there. Let's take a goldfish. That's nice for re-rolling, because then we can maybe get some level 4 items. Unfortunately, nothing too exciting there. Okay, this particle accelerator. So I'm going to lock the particle accelerator until we get it cursed. I'm fine just having 3 shop slots, because we're just buying everything anyways. It's not like we're looking for anything in particular. Giant belt, sure. Fin, barricade, we're passing on the knot again. The fact that there's like 2 or 3 items that I really don't want to buy is making my shopping a lot slower, because I do have to actually look at everything now. Cursed Mirror, that's a nice one. I guess I'll take the... Well, I guess we're taking the tardigrade. I should have thought about that a little more, because we have blood donation, so it's just going to take 2 ticks off the tardigrade. Mirrored Bait is kind of fun, though. So we still haven't, I don't think, found a weird ghost this shop, but... We probably will. Okay, torture's another one I'm gonna just pass on because torture's not fun. Part of the fun of this is just getting the ridiculous like numbers and ridiculous healing and stuff. So I'm gonna pass on the torture there. Also, it means that we would just guaranteed die if I roll into blood donation plus weird, or if I roll into a weird ghost, or we just like wouldn't be able to buy the weird ghosts anymore. And that's part of what's making the run fun, is that when we roll into weird ghost plus bait, we actually have a really tough time in the first section of the wave. So we're gonna try to keep that going and not lose out on that fun. The decomposing flesh is gonna cost me a lot of HP, actually. We're also losing health constantly because of the padding. 3 out of 5 mice, that's pretty nice. Grenade launcher, is that one worth a cursed grenade launcher? I don't think so. I think I want particle accelerators or legendaries is what we're gonna go with, and I'll just keep leveling the ghost flints until we get there. If we get 60 tardigrades, then we will actually survive. The tardigrades will last through all the ticks of our damage over time items. Honey for bonus explosions, and a tractor, and a toolbox, and a blood leech, and a gnome. Minus pickup range, unfortunate. We already have all of our ghost flints are cursed. Hey, there's the improved tools. Would have loved cursed improved tools and improved tools, but still pretty nice. And then, yep, we're just gonna keep buying stuff. At some point, I might just stop buying stuff just to speed up the run, but for now, I'm still just having fun seeing everything show up in the shop. Alright, that wasn't quite enough lampreys to make a threat. So that 3 baits isn't quite enough. I think we need some more baits. What I like is that if you're watching this in a dark room on like a TV or a monitor, your whole room's gonna just turn green every time I kill an enemy because of all the bright green materials just running across the screen. Also, I am starting to get some noticeable lag already when we level up. So that's gonna, because we have the improved tools, that's just gonna get more and more pronounced as we get further on in this run. Gotta, like, pop all these landmines, I think. Because if I don't run over the landmines, then it's gonna start lagging out the game. There is a hard cap of 100 constructs that can be on the field at any given time, and that includes landmines. Okay, no, we're not taking the knot. Even cursed. I came very close to taking it, but I avoided it at the last second. Hey, we're already over negative 50 armor, so I think we'll get to positive armor no problem. Yeah, 4 or more armor, some attack speed, get some regen, get some armor, get some range, crit chance. Nice, cursed particle accelerator already. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to recycle the level 3 flint, I guess, and buy this, and then we'll take this. Glad that got cursed so that we didn't have to just leave it in the shop for another run, another shopping trip. Lucky coin, that's a bunch of luck, so that's awesome. It is great how this baby with a beard is going to go off as well. It is really funny how much stats you get when you can just buy everything in the shop too. Like the total stats that we get just end up ridiculous. Yeah, Cursed Triangle of Power is fine. All this stuff is fine. Keep on rolling. All this stuff is fine. I'm really looking for a cool weapon, though. More particle accelerators would be nice. We're skipping torture still. Explosive turret, reinforced steel, yep. The Warhammer, I don't think it would have hit anything, so I don't want to take that. More Tylers. Take a lure and alien worm and lemonade. They cancel each other out. Take an eye patch. What I'm really looking for is... yeah, I guess just legendary weapons is the thing that we want. But we're going to lose a lot of engineering from this lighthouse because of how many constructs we've bought already. Okay, here's our bloody hand. So even though we have a bunch of triangles of power, this is still damage positive. So I actually... triangle of the Triangle of Power with the blood donation that we have obviously isn't great for us, right? It's reducing our damage. Bloody Hand with Triangle of Power can still be good if you have enough lifesteal. Triangle of Power with Bloody Hand costs you 120% damage over the course of the wave. But if it's giving us 290%, it's still damage positive. So that's something to keep in mind in certain ridiculous runs with Bloody Hand. And it's a question I get a lot when I buy Bloody Hand with Triangle of Power. People get really, really mad about that, even if it's actively good, which I think is very funny. We'll take the metal detector and the snake. Sometimes, of course, I do it by accident, but even when it's on purpose and correct, people get really upset by that one. Okay, here's a weird ghost. Have to be aware that I have that. The landmines and the acid. We do have 160 regen, so I don't think I'm in that much danger from the weird ghost, but it is something to be aware of. We're also getting a lot of bonus stats from our bone dice. Kind of nice. When you're re-rolling this much, the bone dice and... Oh, nice. Okay, so here's an Excalibur. I'm going to get the Excalibur cursed. Yes, it will cost me a bunch of armor, but cursed Excalibur just seems like a lot of fun. So we're going to lock that until it gets cursed. Kraken's Eye and bait, and then roll. Buy the mushroom here. Cursed regen potion, that's pretty nice. And ricochet, yep. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. An obliterator, do we think that's fun enough? Probably not. Obliterator just fires so slowly, it's never going to do anything. The Excalibur won't do anything anyways, but I'm going to buy all the legendary weapons that I see, probably, just for fun. And charcoal, and this. Excalibur's a melee weapon, so it's never going to hit anything. But it's just a fun weapon to have. Ooh, hey, it's our very first bag. I keep thinking there's something that I've, like, forgotten that's gonna kill me with the, with these weird ghosts that we're buying, because we're buying a lot of weird ghosts, obviously. And if I've forgotten something that kills me off the start of the run, then off the start of the wave, that would be extremely funny. So I'm kind of hoping that that does happen. A peacock, very dangerous, but of course we're gonna buy it. There's a bait, so we now have bait and, not buying the knot. We now have bait and weird ghost, and I think we've maybe bought another bait this shopping trip. I obviously can't remember what we have bought and haven't bought, because we've bought 100 items or whatever. But oh yeah, that's what we're talking about with the particle accelerator. So people who do this kind of run more often, like if you just do these like super nonsense runs and try to go for deep endless mode, how heavily do you prioritize not buying constructs to stop your game from crashing? I feel like that has to be a real concern if you go for like these 6-hour endless mode runs. I did one... I've never gone past wave 80 in an endless run. And I just did that one just for fun when I first got the game. But if you're going for these like wave 1,000 runs or whatever, then trying not to crash your computer feels like it has to be a pretty difficult challenge. Because the game really does not like it when you have this many consumables at the end of the wave. Go ahead and buy the luck there. And sure, we'll just take some damage. I need to stop thinking about this. I'm getting too obsessed with optimization. Something that I've never been accused of before. No, the Excalibur didn't get cursed. You know what? The Excalibur's never going to hit anything. I'm just going to buy it. It's not a cursed weapon, but I'm just going to buy it because it's not actually going to attack anything, and I just want the legendary weapon. Buy the focus there as well. Minus 33 armor, but that's because we're losing 18 from the Excalibur. Fireball's kind of an interesting one as well. Starting to wish that we didn't have the spyglasses, because our rerolls aren't getting expensive fast enough. Let's go ahead and roll here by the bat, by the wheelbarrow, and roll again. I don't think rocket launcher is good enough. I would probably do nuclear launcher, because that one's just like a lot of fun. But I think we'll pass on rocket launcher. Just not silly enough. Another goblet. So we are getting a lot of these unique items out of the pool. I pass on the ball and chain like we talked about. Goldfish 2 tiers higher. So we should see a bunch of tier 4 items this next shop. Let's see if we get something cool. Yes, we got the particle accelerator. We're going to lock that until it gets cursed. Because it'll be more satisfying that way. And let's roll here and roll. Handcuffs. Okay, this particle accelerator. Yeah, I'm going to just lock that one and try to get it cursed as well. And keep on rolling. Probably save some materials this wave. Okay, we've got a nuke launcher. I'm going to try to curse that also. And leather vest. Let's keep rolling till there's something else that I want to lock. Another weapon that I want to lock. Yeah, okay, we'll lock the Excalibur. We can see if we can get a second Excalibur and get that cursed. Okay, well, this is the type of shop that I like to see wave 11. And yes, we have 11k materials. I'm guessing the Excalibur will have done 0 damage at the end of this this wave. I really should have done more loud. Also, I should probably stop stepping on landmines, because when I step on landmines, the game spawns more landmines, and that's part of what's lagging me out, is that we're stepping on landmines and spawning more of them. Although I actually do need to pick up these these consumables. Or they're all gonna show up at the end of the wave. They're all gonna get pulled in at the end of the wave and just fully crash my game out. So I need to move around at least a little bit. Okay, actually, because all the landmines despawned, we didn't get as much lag as I was expecting at the end of the wave there. Oh, we have a goldfish going into the next shop. That's kind of nice. Mirror, sure. Pearl. We're gonna get maxed on pearls as well. Sounds like the hot new slang for doing drugs. Come on, me and my buddies are gonna go down behind the bleachers and just get maxed on pearls, bro. We're almost there, actually. We're gonna get the armor here, and more armor, and roll again. More armor. Take some damage, and yeah, we're just taking 1 armor at a time, because, you know, we just want to get to positive armor. That's part of the goal of the run. And that was I think that was our level 95 level that gives us a guaranteed level 4. We only got 1. What's our pity timer on these hooks? Oh god, finding the hooks. Oh, it doesn't show me the oh, because we got a cursed item, so we don't have a pity timer on the hooks. Alright, well, you know, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and sell out of this ghost flint, and I'm actually gonna give up on these Excaliburs, because the only ranged weapons actually do anything. Oh, it actually did damage in the last wave. Interesting. That I was not expecting. Do I just... You know what? I'm gonna buy this Excalibur, just because more Excaliburs are fun, and we're gonna roll there. Like a double jetpack, why not? And then I'm basically just gonna roll until we can lock 2 more cool weapons. Oh yeah, the ricochets along with all of this stuff is pretty fun too. Sadly, ricochet doesn't work the way you want it to with particle accelerator. Like, it doesn't make a beam at right angles to the first beam. There's a lot of ricochets, which would be really cool, but it's still just really fun with all these items that we have. So we're not getting anything that I really want to lock to try to curse. think the bean teacher and reinforced steel. Buy all these. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Oop, I rolled past that feather. That's definitely one that I've rolled past accidentally that I noticed. Almost certainly more of them. Take the alien tongue there and keep on rolling. Keep on rolling. Another turret. Take an anvil. That's going to upgrade our particle accelerators, which is kind of nice. And this particle accelerator we will lock. I'm going to maybe just go for 6 particle accelerators, but we'll see how the nuke launcher performs once I get the cursed one. Shredder, I don't care about. Basically, I'm just rolling here until we can lock cool items. Now, in endless mode, of course, you wouldn't be buying all these items. This is what endless mode looks like. If you go for really, really deep endless runs, you just end up with fish hooks trying to fish for really powerful items and get them locked. So you end up like rolling and rolling and rolling, try to always have 4 items that you want to lock with fish hook in the shop. Now, you wouldn't be buying all of the items that you see here. In fact, you'd be ignoring them all. So this does differ from endless mode runs in that way, but this shopping strategy is the basic strategy that you apply for endless mode runs. Just Fishhook has sort of changed the meta on that because it's so powerful. I am getting kind of bored of rolling for items to lock, though. Let's see. Anything. Just give me a cool weapon. Come on, game. We are getting damage just every time I roll, though. That's kind of fun. That snake there. Black belt. Night goggles. Yep. Glasses. Weird food. Alright, I'm bored. We're going to the next wave. Every time we load into the wave and the particle accelerators fire and just start doing this. Just so stupid. We're level 99. Of course, we can go higher than level 99. We're now level 100. I don't believe there's a hard level cap in the game. I guess whatever integer it's stored in. So probably it's the hard level cap is like 32,000 and a bit. Take the shady potion there, alien eyes. Yep, okay, we're getting really close to pearl maxing. 19 out of 20. I'm basically just trying to keep an eye on... Okay, we did get a weird ghost, so I need to just be aware of that. Not a big deal, but just something to keep in mind. 5 armor, so we're almost positive armor as well. There we go. 0 armor. We made it. And our very first armor. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sell out of the flamethrower and the ghost flint. And we will buy these 2 particle accelerators. Cyberball. I'm going to keep the nuke launcher and we're going to roll a bit. Because I think I do still want to try the nuke launcher. Actually, maybe we're just going to be a particle accelerator build unless I find like a Gatling laser or something. So we're going to unlock the nuke launcher here because particle accelerator is just so much fun in these really deep endless runs, which is what this basically is, but done in only 20 waves and also in less than 400 hours, which appeals to me. Metal detector and fin. We're still going to look for cool stuff to lock, though. Let's see. Another Excalibur? How is this the only legendary weapon that we're finding? We're actually going to pass on the Excaliburs. I'm going to go for some other legendary weapons, probably, but the Excaliburs, I think, just because they're melee, aren't really doing anything, so I'd rather get the ranged weapons. The eye patch, that's pretty nice. Minigun is also kind of interesting, but I'm going to hold out for Gatling laser if we're going to, or chain gun. Similarly, like this chainsaw, we're going to ignore. Take the plant there. Really want some more bait, because we got some weird ghosts, so that would be funny if we got bait. Still really looking for more accelerators, or chain gun. Oh, sniper gun I'll go with. Sniper gun is really fun in this sort of mode, because these shots, of course, scale off of range, and we have plus 1,000 range. So the sniper gun should be pretty interesting. We'll pass on the obliterator, though. It just fires too slow. So I'm curious how the sniper gun will actually end up performing. Clover, landmines. Probably, I am starting to think that the optimal strategy for this run would have been to not buy landmines, because it's just making too many constructs all the time, and is making it hard for us not to lag the game. Another hunting trophy, that's a nice one, and nothing super exciting here. Another blood donation for 2 damage per second. Honey, diploma, roll once more. All right, I think I'm gonna say we're bored here and go to the next wave. So there's a hard cap on how much healing you can get per second from lifesteal. You can only get up to 10 healing per second from lifesteal, but regen doesn't have that cap. You can heal more than 10 per second from regen. I've always thought that was a bit of an odd design choice too, because you should be able to heal a lot from lifesteal if you want to, I think. And it's not like that's a cap you're going to encounter most of the time in normal play. I think it must have been in like the very early betas of Brotato. Maybe that was an abusive strategy or something, but it's just not something that's going to come up most of the time when you're actually playing it. The flashing lights here are, I imagine, getting fairly intense. I do have the opacity turned down on explosions, because I knew that that would be an issue when we started, but if you have light sensitivity of some sort, I am sorry about this, but you know, my hands are tied. The run is just so ridiculous. Take the rip and tear there. Mirrors. Just clicking through all of the items that we're getting from crates, because in endless mode you get decreased chance of dropping crates, but we're not in endless mode, so we actually don't have the crate chance decrease, so we're getting crates at full value. Basically, each crate that drops lowers the chance of the next crate dropping. And then also in endless mode, there's a multiplier applied to like all of your item drops and luck chances and everything that reduces it based on sort of how deep you are in endless mode, so that the game doesn't crash or get too ridiculous. Though obviously it still gets pretty ridiculous. So we're going to recycle these Excaliburs. Up to 50 armor from doing just that. Obviously the game still gets ridiculous, but that's like sort of a safeguard. But since we're not in an endless run, we're actually still only on wave 14. I'm just reminding you, we're only on wave 14. We don't have all of those safeguards in place yet, so the game is not stopping us from dropping crates, and we're just going to see a ridiculous number of them. A drill, so that's another legendary weapon, but again, this is a legendary that's melee. It does have 800 range, though. And really fast attack speed. I think the drill might hit more than the Excalibur did, but I think I'm still going to pass on it. I'm going to hold out for chain gun or Gatling laser as our legendaries. Because particle accelerator honestly might as well be a legendary item. It's the sort of ideal late game item, and it's super fun and super powerful. Also, it has the coolest graphic in the game. So particle accelerator is just a really nice one. Okay, we got some weird ghosts and a bunch of baits, so this next wave could be a little challenging. I don't really know what I'm rolling for other than just to buy a lot of stats just for fun here. Maybe I'll try to save up to, let's say, I don't know, 500k materials. So, I clicked too fast through that vigilante ring. I meant to buy it. I must have misclicked, not quite on it, or the game lagged. The shop is getting a little bit laggy, so my clicks are falling behind a bit just because we're so far ahead in terms of itemization. Yeah, we've got a piggy bank. Let's go ahead and see how much materials we can save up. Oh, I guess I didn't have a weird ghost. I really thought I did this wave. Not that it mattered, because the lampreys all died before we actually got to see them at all. I'm running at about, I don't know, 2-3 frames a second. In fact, the seconds of the game are taking noticeably longer than 1 second here. If I like run over a bunch of landmines, the wave just like almost crashes. I'm very curious how the sniper gun is going to have performed compared to the particle accelerators at the end of this wave. So we're all the way up to 60,000 materials. So weirdly, I guess not that weirdly, but I'm used to the game mostly lagging at the end of waves, and it actually isn't lagging that much here. Let's go ahead and just pick up all of these. It actually isn't lagging at the end of the waves, it's lagging during the wave, just from all our constructs spawning, I think, mostly. And then we're just going to go with whatever the rightmost stat is, just to save some time. We've already gotten our stats to the point where we want them. And then, I think, honestly, let's see, 53k. Yeah, I think we need another particle accelerator. So I'm going to roll until we find one of those. And then I think we're just going to save our money for the rest of the run. Once we find another particle accelerator. Let's actually... I'm changing my tune here. Previously, I was buying every item, but we're just going to go for a particle accelerator. And we're just going to roll past all these things. I'll buy some stuff just if I happen to think it's cool. But basically, I'm just hunting accelerators, and we will see if we can get one. Another cyber ball we don't really need. Take some cursed items, though. Come on, game. Give me the particle accelerator. More luck is good for that as well. It just makes it more likely to show up. Yeah, we'll take some of these, and sure. There we go. Particle accelerator, so we've locked an accelerator. I could roll for another one to try to lock another cursed accelerator, but... Actually, what I should have done there also, to really optimize for that cursed accelerator, is I should have sold my sniper gun so that the anvil would guaranteed upgrade our level 3 accelerator. And then we'd have gotten to all level 4 accelerators one wave sooner. Or at least we'd have... Right now we have a 50% chance of the anvil hitting the sniper gun instead. So it might delay my accelerator upgrades by a round. Basically, if I hit a key, the whole map lags. You see? I'm going to hit my keys like really loud here and see if it goes through on the mic. So if I like hammer the key, you can hear how offset the sound is from the Brotato actually moving. We have like a full second of input lag. Go ahead and accept. Yep. Just basically keeping an eye out for not, because I don't want to accidentally grab that, and then we'll just take whatever the rightmost stat is here. And nice, the accelerator did get cursed, so we'll go ahead and buy it. And then, honestly, I think we're in perfect shape. Let's just go to the next wave and see how much materials we save up by the end of the run. I probably could, by rolling, end up with even more materials, but I'm pretty happy with where we're at in terms of this build, I would say. Just like giving up shopping sort of halfway through the run because, I mean, what can you get for the potato who has everything? So, hope everyone's been having good holidays. If you celebrate holidays at this time of year, then I hope they have been going well for everyone. And, you know, I want to take a moment while we're just sort of watching Brotato flash things on the screen to say thank you so much to everyone who's been watching my videos this year and for all your great comments and all the wonderful support. If I can get sappy for a moment in the middle of this run, this has been a pretty incredible year for me in terms of... Oops, I bought the knot, but it's okay. We actually have our full weapon set online. This has been a pretty incredible year for me in terms of this channel. It has really exceeded my wildest expectations. And I really want to thank everyone for being around. I'll talk a little bit more about that. I'm probably going to do... Oh, no! No! The anvil doesn't work when I have not. Oh, no! I ruined everything. Well, that's it. Christmas is canceled. Sorry, everyone. We're getting emotional here, but my OCD has overcome that, and now we're just mad because we can't have a level 4 particle accelerator. But yeah, as I was saying, this has just been an incredible year for the channel and for all of your support. I really want to say thank you so much, everyone. It really means a lot that people are sticking with me for this, and that you've been enjoying these silly videos. There will be a lot more in the new year. I step on... So as soon as we run out of tardigrades, the game starts lagging because it starts pulling in all the consumables. Because when we have tardigrade stacks, we're not taking damage, so we never pull in the consumables. And my pickup radius is so large, it's pulling them all in from all over the map. I wasn't paying attention because I bought the knot by accident, but then I was like, oh, it'll be totally fine because we already have all of our weapons maxed out. But we didn't, and the anvil doesn't work when you have knot. I actually don't know if that stops the anvil from giving you armor as well. I'm genuinely not sure how that works. I guess we can find out. So we have 79 armor. Go ahead and just take all this stuff. Just got to be a little careful not to buy something that isn't fun. Though I guess we're pretty much only at what is that item? Okay, so we've got 85 armor, so when we enter the shop, we go to 87 armor. So the knot does work, or the anvil does still give us armor, even though it can't upgrade this this weapon. And then let's go to the next wave here. I actually wasn't sure if the anvil would still give us armor, or if it would just like keep trying to upgrade our weapon and not give us armor because it was trying to upgrade the weapon. Yeah, as soon as our last tardigrade runs out, every consumable on the map gets pulled in, and the game just starts lagging like crazy. Because consumables getting pulled in is what really lags out the game in general, I find. Just spawning landmines and consumables getting pulled to your character is what creates lag. Go up to the corner here so that our... Yeah, there we go. The particle accelerator dance. Really liking how that looks. With them all firing in one direction. Also, because there's just less map on the field, this minimizes lag. So I think we do want to go to the top right corner. Oh, I like seeing the tilers go off as well. Okay, alright. Bear with me. Oh, we made it. We made it through. I'm going to hit the endless mode button. We're only going to play wave 20 because at this point you guys get the idea. We're only going to play wave 20. But, ooh, the Estes couch. So that is going to cost me 1,000,000 regeneration because we have 200, 300 speed. So we actually lost like 300 regen for having the Estes couch there. Yeah, I'm going to hit the endless mode button going into wave 20 because I'm enjoying seeing the particle accelerators go off, but we're not going to play endless mode too much because you guys get the idea at this point, I think. But this has been a blast of a run, and 250,000 materials. Let's see how much more we get by the end of this 90-second wave. Well, there go the bosses. I like that we spawned in and just watched our accelerators just annihilate everything. I should take a screenshot of this to use as the thumbnail, because the accelerators just beaming out from this corner just looks so great. And also this wall of fruits. Let's manually attack this way. Yeah, there we go. If I manually attack the corner, I guess we have so much inaccuracy because I bought all of the eye patches that decrease my accuracy. So our accelerators are just getting our firing sort of offset. The number of consumables on the field is starting to worry me for the integrity of the recording here at the end of the run. So I'm going to pause the recording or pause the game and cut the recording very briefly just before the end of the run, just in case this crashes my entire computer when we end the wave. So at like 5 seconds remaining. I'm gonna go ahead and pause. It took a second there, and then I'm just gonna cut the recording and then resume it before we pull in all the materials, just to make sure I have a completed file here. And then let's see what happens. Yep. So this is chunky. Amazing. Well, the recording didn't crash, and neither did the game, but that did basically stop doing anything for a solid 5 seconds. So that was pretty fun. Obviously, our stats here are ridiculous. So that's the game. I'm going to go ahead and just recycle all of these things. So I guess I can pick them all, get even more stats. We can take a look at our stats in the shop. Come on, come on. Let me have to hammer enter here. All right, just hitting the button 1,000,000 times. And then here we are in the shop. Let's take a look at our shop. This is quite ridiculous. We saved 20k on the coupons, 28 peaceful bees, only 8 trees, surprising there. Only 25k damage on the scared sausage, but I'm actually surprised it did anything, because our items should have just been killing everything. 2 million damage on the landmines. Because scared sausage only ticks if the initial target survives. So I'm surprised anything survived even a single hit from our weapons. 1.7 million damage on the spicy sauce. Where's our baby elephant? Did I scroll past that? Looking for baby elephant and cyberball. Probably just going to keep scrolling past them. There's cyberball. That's 10 million. I've definitely passed the baby elephant at this point. But back to the bottom here. Come on. Geckos, penguins, lots of animals. We actually only found 15 weird ghosts, which is a little bit surprising. 12 out of 13 cute monkeys also. You, I guess, can end up with the maximum number of cute monkeys, and we did not. Somehow I have fully just lost the baby elephants. I'm assuming I'm just baby elephant blind, and we scrolled past it 1,000,000 years ago, but here's the cursed one, which dealt 30 million damage. So that's pretty awesome as well. All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this ridiculous run, the Magical Christmas Land run. And of course, if you did, feel free to leave a comment and hit like. And once again, you know, thank you to everyone who's been watching these videos. Like I said during it, it's been incredible. And I really appreciate you taking the time to watch and hope that you are enjoying. Of course, you can subscribe to my channel for more of this stuff. and other strategy game analysis, probably more serious analysis in the future. But this was really a blast to play as a nice change of pace. Cheers, my friends, and I will catch you next time.